few days ago we did a Q&A video. It wasn't really a Q&A video. It was more like a responding to comments type video. You guys put some comments in the comments section, which is where they go. So good job. And then I was just responding to a bunch. I clipped a bunch of comments. I was just responding to a lot of them. I clipped so many more than we actually discussed in that video. So I wanted to do a follow-up where I respond to more comments. And then we've got some art. We had Dimension Predator in the other one. We've got, do we have RTA going up over here? I don't know. I'm recording these at 2 different times, so who knows what you're actually seeing over here. Is it RTA? Is it a cat playing with a yarn? No, it's not that? Okay, well then I don't know what it is. But anyway, let's get it started. The first comment, this is a comment. This is not me, by the way. It's my picture, but it's not me. This has been going on with a lot of YouTubers. I just wanted to start this off by talking about this because there's no prizes. It's this thing where like they're trying to scam people pretending to be YouTubers and like they won prizes and you need to text the number and send money or something like that. That has nothing to do with me. Please do not contact. If you see things like this, then report them for spam or misleading or whatever YouTube allows you to, but it's basically just a scam. People trying to scam money. Please do not send any money or give them any details or give them anything. Just because they have my profile picture does not mean that you're not winning anything. I'm just letting you know that in advance. Okay, so next one, Obi-Wan Kenobi, whatever. They're slow. He says, I've seen so many comments like this. They're slow. He says, faster than everything I own. I try. You guys think I'm like flexing, like, it's not really any of my best. And you're like, oh, he's such good roads. Oh, it's crazy. Like, if the things that are slow on my account are faster than everything that you guys own, because I've seen a bunch of comments from this from multiple different videos, that means you don't farm runes. I'm not flexing anything. I'm not flexing bad runes on you guys. People just not farming runes. So, this is not me flexing on anything. I don't need to flex. I don't got no muscles. So, yeah, you gotta farm more runes. That's the key takeaway from that. But I saw a lot of comments like that. I'm pretty sure Daniel, I thought this was the guy from American Ninja Warrior at first. It's different. He would not be playing Summoners War. He has other things to do. Pretty sure they did a balance patch right before EU Cup last year because they were complaining about how hard it was to prepare, and didn't they nerf the twins before SWC 1 year 2? I'm not sure about the twins nerf. They did. I think that last year's the balance patch was before all of the cups, not specifically EU Cup. I could be incorrect, but I did check this out specifically. So unless my timing is off and I had different things in different spots, I'm pretty sure this was before all of SWC, like right before all of SWC. So that's what we were discussing the balance patches coming back, or when the next one's going to be. There's a 2 to 3 week gap between EU Cup and America's Cup for a Legend tourney, so probably do a balance patch then. They said they don't want to do any balance patch. Compto said directly that they don't want to do any balance patches in the middle of what did they say? They don't want to do any balance patches during SWC. They want to wait till they want to either do before SWC or after SWC. Just this way, it doesn't like, hey, we're gonna buff all the units. Whoever we want to win, we're just gonna buff all their units in the meantime. I like the editing on this video. Thank you, Angry Cupcake. I don't remember which video this specifically was, but I've been trying to edit some of these. Man, the wonderful thing about YouTube is that it doesn't like there's not a correlation. This is the crazy takeaway that I think a lot of people are not going to believe. There is not a correlation between the effort put into a video and the result of the video. You would think that good video, like logic would state that good videos get rewarded with lots of views. Not the case. I've seen so many good, I'm not even talking about me, I've seen so many really, really talented people that put a lot of effort into things and get no views. Like, that put crazy effort into things. Like, really? Like, I got, like, $5,000 cameras, and I had a suite of editing, and I, like, spent, like, 2 weeks editing this one video, and it got, like, 300 views. Like, that, like, there's some really, really talented people on YouTube that get nothing. And then there's people that put garbage out, and they get, like, 2 million views. I've seen, I don't want to say any names, but I've seen mobile gaming stuff. This is from back years ago, back, like, 5 to 10 years ago. There were mobile gaming videos that, you know, back before it was super oversaturated, they would get 1 million+ views, and it was just garbage. It was just nonsense gameplay. It was just like nothing. It was like a really bad recording of the screen and like a little bit of talking, and it's like million views. It's like there's no correlation. There's actually no correlation, there's very little. Like, people will be more likely if they see your video and it's really, really good, they'll be more likely to watch more videos of yours if it's really good, and less in the future of someone that's bad. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Just got Maddie. I love her. I've never seen anybody use her, so thank you for that. I think this was the Madeline RTA video. I'm not saying she should be your first. Again, I mentioned this in the last video, I believe, but the last Q&A video. Again, it's not a Q&A. She should not be a first pick RTA. There's a lot of things. I would say 90 to 95% of the units in the game should not be first pick. I would say 95% of the units in the game should not be first pick RTA units. There's like maybe 30 that are decent first pick RTA units. That's about it. And there are plenty more than 30 units in Summoner's War. So, yeah, sometimes we just do this for goofiness. I did try to do first pick Mantura. It's so bad. Oh, my goodness. Maybe I'm showing a clip of some first pick Mantura match, but I did do... The win rate was not good. I want to say it was like between 30 and 40% for the win rate for first pick Mantura. I tried. Every time it was Mantura's turn, I'm like, it's not really doing a whole lot in this situation. There's all these situations where it really wasn't doing much of anything. But yeah, I did try to do this. There's only a few units you should be first picking. There's like 24 units you should be first picking. And that's about it. I absolutely love this video. I have see, this made a lot more sense like a couple days ago when I knew what video this was referencing. Maybe it was it an RTA video? Was it the short? I have no idea. Comment section aged like milk left in a cupboard in the middle of something. This was from the video where it was talking about the Dominic nerf, and everyone was like, "Oh, rip Dominic is gonna be garbage now. Oh, useless." So this was their comment in response to that. Which, of course, Dominic is still very useful. People use him all the time. People use one of the, again, first pick in RTA situation. You can first pick Dominic in RTA. So, yeah, it's just kind of funny. It was kind of just calling out a bunch of people that said he was going to go in storage now, which he definitely did not. But the Comptos, I think, was right. Seeing that he's still used and he's still a very, very good unit, after a nerf from 300% attack power to 200% attack power, it was like he needed the nerf. He did too much damage. He needed nerf. Let's see what the next one is. Wonder if Light Homie and Madeline would be a fun combo. Which Light Homie combination? The Light Homie does some buffs. I'm trying to remember what the buffs she does. Maybe we'll use her. I don't remember because there's multiple different builds. I think she does immunity, attack power buff, defense buff. There's multiple different builds where you can have different buffs, but yeah, I'm trying to remember. Maybe it'll be a fun combination. Collab is with the glasses. Oh, I'm sorry. It's all in caps. I have to scream it. The collab is with the glasses company. It's already been shown. There's no new monsters. That's not true. It was the advertisement was for a glasses company. There's still going to be a collab. Multiple people have already commented on it that are in connection with Com2Us directly. They can't tell me what the exact units are. Some people actually are in the know that they know what the collab is. Some of these sponsored influencers. I don't know what the collab is, but there is going to be a collab with new monsters of some kind of special IP. I don't know if it's like the kicker would be if it was just another Street Fighter collab. Is Street Fighter Round 2, and they just have a couple new Street Fighter units in there. But there is a collab with new monsters coming this year. So it is supposed to be in August, so hopefully it is going to be soon, which is good because we need some exciting stuff coming up. I mean, there's SWC, but not everyone is excited about SWC. Everyone is excited about the collab with new monsters, right? To do more Siege videos, I enjoy only the PvE part of this. Siege is not PvE. They're like, no, I consider Siege PvE. PvP is RTA. But yeah, I don't think we could do more. You guys want to see more Siege videos? More Siege videos? I do. We could do gimmick Siege videos, but I kind of like to win in Siege. That's why I do things off camera. I'm like, I'm going to do things off camera, and I'm going to use the units that actually win, and then I try to get 10 out of 10 for Siege instead of just being like, let's pick goofy stuff. I'm like, oh, off camera? Let's try to win. So It spoiled the illusion for you. You're like, I thought you were trying to win when you used... What kind of nonsense do we use? So the rails, I try to mix things up. You know, it's been 8 years. You have just unleashed chaos onto Comptos because now they know that you know, so they don't have to change everything. This is from the timeline video. I hope they don't just mess it up just on purpose. I mean, a couple things could be wrong here or there, but I hope they don't change everything. If they change things around, at this point, it's hurting them more than it's hurting me. So I don't really think they're going to change too much. This guy deserves... I don't deserve anything. I have a community with lots of lovely people in it, and that's more than I even deserve. So I appreciate that, and I thank you for that. I don't deserve no medals of any kind. I think we'll get a balance patch after SWC. I mean, it's still come to us. We will get a balance patch after SWC, but we will also get... It should be a pretty substantial balance patch after SWC, but we're also, in the video, we were talking about balance patches before SWC, because we're not just going to get a balance patch in November in, like, 4 months from now. That's not... It's already been like 2 months since the last balance patch. So that's 6 months in between balance patches. That would be significant difference from what they promised in their dev notes. Because they were like, we're going to do one every 2 months. So it's entirely possible that we get one in a few days from now. And then another balance, or like a week from now. And then a balance. But we'll probably... I don't know what I'm talking about. We'll probably get one in a few days. And then we may get another one before SWC starts. Mariah Carey. Watch the new scrolls come out, and they're just Nat 2'd at 4-star LD scrolls. I mean, I think a lot of people would really enjoy... I shouldn't speak for everyone, but I think a lot of people would really enjoy 4-star LDs that are just not Hall of Heroes. They're like, I don't care that it's not LD5. I want a Beta. I want a Frigate. I want a Molly. Am I wrong? Maybe I shouldn't speak for you, but am I wrong in saying that? Or... would you guys actually appreciate some of those things? Only reason most of us play... This is such BS! Heaven's Royalty, this is such BS. The only reason most of us play Savage Roar because Dreammaker keeps alive with this video. Nonsense. I do not believe for a second that you only play... He's like, oh no, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about everyone else. I don't care about it either way. But he's a very nice guy, by the way. If you ever talk to him in person, he's like, if you are new to the game and you're like, and you see him in chat, he's very helpful. He doesn't mind talking to new players and helping everyone out. So, can we get Summoner's War Origins? Wait, the Monster Origins? Is that what you're saying? You gotta... Those videos did not do anywhere near what I was hoping. I was kind of worried that they weren't going to do anywhere near as good as I wanted. The first one did well. The second one did very, very poorly. There's also... Wasn't there a game called... Oh, it was called Summoner's War Legends. That's what it was. The super copyright copycat game. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this is another one. We just did the video about... You know, games like Summoner's War, 22 games like Summoner's War, I think is what it was called. There was a game that was called I think it was called Summoner's War Legends. It was not come to us. It was not anything Summoner's War. They called the game Summoner's War Legends, and they basically took the progression. They took all the skills from Summoner's War, like directly, like every single skill was exactly, it was like the first 3 units that you get in the game were the same skills as the Fire Hellhound, the same skills as Royd, Wind Vagabond, and the same skills as Elucia, the Water Fairy, and they had those skills. They were on different units, but the units that they were on were models. They were chibi models of World of Warcraft characters. I think that was actually the picture that I showed you guys in the community post. Someone was like, is that Alex Straza? Or Alice Straza? I don't know. I didn't play I played World of Warcraft for like a weekend. That's all I allowed myself to actually play back... I don't know, 10 years ago or something like that. But yeah, that game, Summoner's War Legend, I think that might have been the picture that you guys saw. Or the picture that I posted, but that game took all not League of Legends, all World of Warcraft characters, made them chibi style, like really budget chibi style, and then shoved them into a Summoner's War clone. It was like super copyright infringement, super cringy. It was like so cringy. It was kind of fun in a tongue-in-cheek way, whatever. But yeah, there was a game called Summoner's War Legends. I don't think that this is what they're talking about. I think they were talking about the Monster Origins one. We're happy for you to continue to make videos with school. Thank you for being a huge part of the Summoner's War community. You are welcome. I am happy and I am honored to be part of the community with you guys. What was that? Should we do a video talking about? There's too many talking videos. Should we do a video talking about like the future of? Because there's gonna be a lot of things that change once 2023 rolls around. I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys. I don't know if we'll maybe discuss that in a different video. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Both high element, Lucky Kitty, both high elementals, their abilities sound very interesting. Dark looks like a durable nuker. Light passive healing blocks. Looks interesting as well. Oh, I think this was I did a community post asking about 3-star, LD 3 stars for the tier list. The Dark one, so underrated. I mean, it just does damage, but it's nice damage. It's a crit buff, so you only need the 70% crit rate on it. Self-heal. It is a fantastic farmer. It is like really, I built that on the LD account. I'm like, that is one of my most fun units on that account to use, and there are LD 5s on the LD account. So this one, like the dark elemental is, she's not going to be amazing in RTA and things like that. And that's usually what people care about. But she is a pretty fun unit to play with because she does a lot of damage. And that's fun. Damage is fun. World Final SWC is November 12th, 2022. I don't have information for the world. I couldn't get a World Final. I don't think they even know. If this is correct, then you know more than come to us. So we'll see. That will be interesting. Let's keep this in mind. You win a cookie if you are actually correct in this on this date, because I don't think the people come to us even know when it is. We will get both, and they'll both be met. Oh, he's talking about balance patches, or else we'll get one and it will be met plus. I mean, they can't be super big and super robust though if we're getting them every 2 months, because then it's gonna be too much. Careful what you wish for. We wished for some crazy stuff, and then Oliver happened, and we're like, oh please, nerf Oliver. Oh, it's too OP. Nerf all the things that you were buffed. We complain we need things to be buffed. Christina, we've been complaining about Christina. Once she gets buffed, there's gonna be no turning back. People are gonna be like, nerf Christina, she's too OP. The counter will be like, you were complaining for years that she needed a buff. You said buff Christina, buff Christina, buff Christina. We buff Christina. Now she's too OP. Okay, whatever. I was wondering if you know people that are bot. I think we've been already talking for so long. I'm sorry that I don't get more of these comments in every video, but this will be the last one. I was wondering if you knew people are botting in China server for LD Nat 5s and selling them, or is it not just the China server? I keep seeing so many of these low-level accounts with LD Nat 5s, barely any playtime. Yes, they are absolutely botting them. They are absolutely using them. They're using software. They're using emulators. They're using software to make a new account, go through, get to Feynman, get the LD scroll, pop the LD scroll. If it's an LD5, it goes on the market to sell. If it's not an LD5, it gets reset, and the software just continues going through all of the motions. It's just a script that's running. The software goes through all of the motions to continue to re-roll, get to Feynman, get the LD. Does it get an LD5? Reset the account. Over and over and over and over. This has been going on for years, actually. This is not going on as much as it was at one point, just because they couldn't move all the accounts as well as they could have before. There was more of a market to buy them. If buyers dry up, then sellers. It's kind of like the same reason we don't see account. There's still people, accounts getting hacked, accounts getting stolen, accounts getting compromised. There's always going to be that happening. But it was much worse problem before. But now there's just less people that are looking to buy accounts. So the people looking to steal accounts are less, just because they need buyers for the stolen accounts. They're not just like stealing them and just like letting it rot on the side. They're like, hey, I just wanted to steal it. I didn't want to sell it or anything. I just wanted to steal the account. So that's kind of the thing, is like less people doing this right now than there was years ago, a couple of years ago. And then the same thing with people trying to steal accounts. There's less now than there was years ago. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's it for this one. I have hope this was exciting. Whatever was going on at the top here, was it exciting? It was not exciting. Okay, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you as always in the next one.